I'm doing a recipe that's one of the most unusual in the Greek kitchen. It falls into the general category of what we call lavera, olive oil-based dishes. This particular dish is from northern Greece. What's unusual about it is that it uses leek as a main ingredient, married with prunes, tomato, some herbs, and a little bit of red wine. It's one of the nicest dishes we have. It's meant to be a main course, especially during times of fasting, but it's something that I've come to use over the years as an accompaniment. I can serve it with rice or sometimes with bulgur wheat, sometimes with a piece of grilled chicken. It's a wonderful dish, but it stands on its own as a vegetarian course as well. The first thing I'm going to do is grate my tomatoes. I'm actually going to do that in a regular blender. It'll be a little bit faster than doing it by hand. What we want here is to get the leeks caramelized, colored. I'm going to cook them in olive oil. I've chosen one of my favorite olive oils, the Kalamata. This has a delicious fruity flavor. It's a lovely oil. It also has a slight bitter almond aftertaste, and I think that goes very nicely with the leeks. Remember, this is a lavero dish. It means it's got a lot of olive oil in it. Lavi is the Greek word for olive oil. So I'm getting my leeks in here. The oil doesn't need to be very, very hot. We don't want to burn them because as soon as they touch the pan, we want them to cook slowly so that the sugars, the natural sugars in the leeks caramelize. I have this on a medium-high flame. I'm going to let them cook for a while and add the rest of my ingredients. This is basically a leek stew. It's a wonderful dish. It's very unusual. And it's very telling of the kitchens of northern Greece, the cuisines of northern Greece. That's the only place in the country where we find the combination of fruit and savory. You see that beautiful color on these leeks? They're not totally caramelized. You want some green in there too. Greeks have some beautiful expressions. Parentheses. What we say when we add wine to a plate is we extinguish it. To svinume in Greek. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. As soon as the alcohol burns off, I'm going to add my tomato, salt and pepper, my prunes, and in about 10 or 12 minutes, the dish will be finished. At the end, when the sauce is just a little bit thicker, I'm going to add my honey vinegar, my oxymelo, just a touch. I want to add a little bit of acid because there's a lot of sweetness going on in here, the prunes, the leeks. I'm about to add my mint. And this is about ready.